Welcome to Sometimes You Have to Lose Yourself, a podcast where we explore the complexities of love, loss, and self-discovery. Join Charlie Perry and Marvin Spiller when life's unexpected twists and turns come our way. It's easy to lose ourselves in the process, but what if losing ourselves is exactly what we need to find our true selves? Join us as we dive into the depths of human experience, sharing stories, insights, and conversations that will challenge, inspire, and maybe even help you find your way again. Sometimes you have to lose yourself. Let's get started.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Sometimes You Have to Lose Yourself. My name is Charlie Perry, along with Coach M100. His dude is Marvin Speller, the author of Unpacking Grief, Shattered to Onward. We have a great show today. We definitely want you guys to interact with us and add some comments to it. You are here from Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Both channels on YouTube, the Really Charlie Podcast, and Sometimes You Have to Lose Yourself. Please like and subscribe to those channels. You know, we definitely need it. And we truly appreciate you being here with us because you can actually be doing something else, but you choose to be with us. What's going on, man?
Nah, things are great, man. I hope you're feeling well, and I hope your day's been pretty incredible, man. I'm really fired up today. I really am.
Yeah,
And you know
great.
what? Just
Yep.
because, man, I've been doing a lot of intention work,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like it's really starting to absorb. We've talked about this many times, and when I think about, I wrote my book, chapter 5, right?
Yep.
Chapter 5 goes into there is magic in chapter 5, and I'll go over it a little bit later, but I think about, man, so much we can do. And we're going to go into a lot of health stuff. And I know we kind of went around it this month, but this month is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Mm.
And I have had family members who've been affected by that. And this is a part of my journey over past 6 years and going through all this stuff. So I empathize with people, but I can understand why you have so much mental health challenges out here.
Mm.
And we talked about it early in the month where there's things you can do to make sure you help and protect your family members. Those things are very important. Um,
Yeah.
but when this show, and I think we'll do it next week too. Really, it's about getting yourself together mentally, physically, etc. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about some things that can help, right? And I think the first thing I would say is the self talk. Be very careful with that because the self talk can, in some ways, hurt you more than you can
Yeah.
ever imagine. I think sometimes the self talk is like, some people have used this word as karma, that's kind of something around self talk. Karma is sometimes when you do bad by others and you put that intention out there, you change your
Mm-hmm.
magnetic field to attract that back to you. So we talked about this, I think last month was like really the new karma, the new golden rule, right? Watch yourself talk of others, and just make sure you're thinking of others. All that stuff is really, it harms you. It like feeds yourself poison when you talk over and over about a problem. You're poisoning yourself. No one else is getting that poison but you. And
Mm.
every week we talk about this. We talk about this stuff really to imprint this to the whole world and the listening audience. You know, we talk about the things where get yourself in better shape. It's important. Watch what you eat. You know, watch what's eating you, right? And that's your mental, right? And then,
Mm-hmm.
you know, get in shape, get to the doctor, be proactive about your health. You know, let them diagnose you, whatever. And we're going to talk about some things that can accelerate your health today. We're really going to go into that. I think about, let's just talk about 3 ways where you can raise your vibration, right? You can say something simple like, I'm so happy and grateful. You can talk yourself into a higher vibration. I'm so grateful and helpful.
Mm.
Have your own affirmations and say this stuff over and over. And sometimes if you don't believe it, say it till you can start to believe it. I'm telling you, this stuff works. You know,
Yeah.
for many years, I talked about this postcard I mailed myself. And I say this often.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things in there, all things will continue to work out for you. You know, and you constantly say that and you believe it and you become very unstoppable. And, you know, control your breathing. Your breathing can control that vagus nerve that runs behind your chest. That vagus nerve can control everything in your body. Your nervous system is golden, and you have to protect that because when your nervous system is firing, it's affecting your body. I know we've talked about this many times, right? You don't want to be in a fight or flight.
Yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
a temporary solution. Would you say, Charles? Did you say something?
That
brother?
makes sense. It really does.
Yeah.
I said it makes sense.
You know, when you are in fight or flight, your body was designed that way to get yourself out of danger. But when you're in fight or flight, over time, it's poisonous to your body. Your body will start to break down. When you're always stressed, always angry, always flying off the handle, that's never a good thing. Like I told you, I tell everybody 1,000,000 times over, don't believe me, ask your doctor next time you see him or her, please. And another thing, I keep asking my co-hosts to do this every week when we start out. Sing and dance. Sing and dance. Right? Charlie, when the last time you grabbed your wife and started dancing, brother? And singing to her?
Probably, let's see, I can say about 2 months ago.
Okay, that's great, man.
Because
Sing and dance.
she'll
Fun.
grab me right in the house and
love
start dancing, especially some,
I love
you
it.
know, Cabo Verde music. She definitely grabbed me and
I love it.
want me to. We learned some steps, so she
There you
wants to
go.
see if I still remember them. You know.
There you go. So you guys going out Friday night, right?
Actually, we are going out, but it's we're going to my granddaughter's play. So we'll definitely be watching them dancing and
A
singing.
joyous time, right? There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, the times we cut up and have fun, that's so beneficial to your body. It's enjoyable, we do it, right? But these are some of the examples, things you can do. Sometimes to get out your rut, the things you're saying that suck in life, listen, I've been there. I've been there. I'm not just talking because I'm sitting here and because I've got 4 certifications as a coach. I'm not talking that language. I'm talking to you, man to man, man to woman. That these are things that can help your health. And this is what we talk about every week. The singing and dancing. I mean, you think about some songs that make you smile. Think about, remember the song Renee and Angela Smile?
Mm. Yeah. Yes, I do. Yep.
That's a song that you think about these songs or things that just get you in the mood, man.
Yeah. It's timeless. Timeless. That's gonna play
Sam,
forever.
the things that get you in the mood, man. I was listening to that song earlier today. When you
Mm.
talking about your smile, I mean, that's
Yeah.
just beautiful,
It's a
man. And
beautiful song.
you get to enjoy life as you're supposed to.
Hmm.
Anybody that tells you that life is supposed to be painful and all this other stuff, pain comes in a moment, sometimes for you to propel to a better place. Another reason, another thing I'm talking to you all about that, just straight talk. I was talking to someone yesterday and they asked me, why'd you write a book? I said, you
Hmm.
know what? I took my pain and did something with it. And one of the things I wanted to do was just make things better for other people who are going through similar pain. That's my MO. Always have
Mm.
been. Because honestly, if you have that intention deep in your gut where you want to be better and want to help others,
Yep.
that makes all the difference. And honestly, it's a frequency thing, frequency and vibration, whatever you want to call it.
Mm.
And you know what? I know what me being in pain and sitting there for too long, what it was doing to me.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yep.
you know what? I'm gonna use this as energy. I'm gonna use that energy to propel me. And I
Mm.
use that now when something really pisses me off. I'll sit back and feel what I feel for the moment, but it's off to the damn races, man. Like
True.
there was this company I was working with,
Hmm.
and I reached out to them for something, and
Yeah.
they responded not so kind to me.
Mm.
And I was like, you know what? I was pissed off for a minute, but then I was like, you know what? I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that energy. Thank you for giving me this energy. Remember when I talked about a couple weeks ago? Sometimes digging into that deep, deep ass dark part of you.
Yep.
You can do that to propel yourself to a better place. You're just not meant to live there. You're meant
Mm.
to visit there to get something from it in order to propel yourself on. So, yeah, I mean, so I had to do that. Didn't feel good at the time, but you know what? Made all the difference.
Mm.
Let me go back to chapter 5.
Okay.
You know, I start out, what if I told you things I did when I started climbing out of the ashes, right?
Hmm.
When I think about tapping into my inner child, that was that place where I could go to that made all the difference in the world to me. And my inner child was something that I leaned on. There's quite a few exercises on inner child. Tap into your inner child. That makes all the difference in the world. Be
Mm.
surprised because sometimes your inner child was that safe space for you. Safe space that made all the difference. Um, you think about inner child. I thought about tap into play. Here's the thing. We as adults, we don't play enough, man.
Mm.
I mean, think about it. Who says we're supposed to be serious? Who said that?
Yeah. I mean,
That was probably somebody with a low ass frequency.
yeah. It's, everybody wants to put an age on things,
Yeah.
and but it's little things like you know, like art and wine. Like a wine tasting or art where you kind of create some drawing or painting,
Yeah.
sipping wine or sipping whatever it is. I forget what it's called, but
That's incredible. I'd love to do that, bro. I
yeah.
would love to do that. And that's what I'm saying. I've been thinking lately, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have this fun meter where I
Mm.
get to leverage fun quite often. I've been
Yeah.
laughing more. I laughed a lot today, man. And you know what? Sometimes at myself.
Yeah.
So let me imagine that, right? And so rewire your inner being. That's the self-talk, right?
Yeah.
That's the, you know, you do those things, celebrate your existence. I mean, I put in here, put a lot of tools in here. Mirror self-talk.
Mm.
And here's the exercise. Go to the mirror.
Yeah.
Look into your eyes and say, I love you. I believe in you. I'm proud of you. Do that for quite some time.
Yeah.
Just do it. You'd be amazed what you see and feel. Practice gratitude. Take each time, each day, to acknowledge what you have, not what you don't have. Acknowledge what you have. Spend time with friends and family. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not good at scheduling that, have them schedule it. Right? Act as if. Say you are not feeling your best and all this other stuff. Right? Mentally, not physically. But mentally, we're going to talk about physically, what you can do about that later. But mentally, sometimes you can act as if you are that person, right? For example, say I wanted to be somebody who does a TED Talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
That space between your conscious and subconscious is 10 minutes before you fall asleep at night. This is where you can dream out. You can imagine that you are that person. You do that enough times, it'll come to fruition. I promise you that. These are things that people have done since the beginning of time. So, right before you fall asleep, do that. You'd be amazed what can happen in your life. You start to say, what's that?
Give it a try,
Yeah. That space between conscious and subconscious is where you're most impressionable. So, we talked about physical self-care earlier, emotional self-care. When you have something going on in you, and either somebody you love or you have enough emotional awareness, and you realize that some things about you are not the best, work on them. Get professional help. It is not okay to be out here in society and think the whole world is supposed to always wrap around you. That is the biggest act of selfishness you can do. Now, there's nothing wrong being selfish in terms of self-care and all that stuff, but when you know there's things going on with you, when you're like, well, damn, this is kind of effed up about me, do something about it. You should not feed that filth to other people. Point blank.
Yeah, makes sense. Some people could be having a great day, and then all of a sudden you pour something on them, and it kind of ruins their day, or makes them overthink of what you're actually going through, where they're so absorbed in concentrating on how you acted selfishly, and then it just absorbs some time that they could be doing some other things.
Some people are so self-absorbed with themselves and can readily identify with their pain. Why can't they readily identify with the solution?
Yeah.
There's something to think about. You know what I hate to see? I see this often. And you see this sometimes on Facebook. People will get on and they'll talk about, and I've seen this on both genders, right? Talk about how bad men are. Seems to be this, we're back to this punching bag again stuff that it was around with the flawed Me Too.
Yeah.
You start to beat up men again. Well, don't do this for a man, and don't be accessible and all this. And I listen to somebody. They said don't don't go out with an ugly man.
Hmm.
And I say to myself, to really put that out there, that shows how ugly you are.
Yeah.
Because can't, and I get it, someone's bad behavior, but if you want to say that, I mean, why are you attracting that? Why are you bringing that up? That makes it more real. That makes where you become a magnet to it. So you got to be careful the words you put out there, man.
Yeah, it'd be a magnet, and you can also bring some attention to yourself. You know, where
Bring a lot of attention because
First-
you're holding that, right?
yeah, yeah,
So I think about that, man. So, and I see it on both sides. Women are, men are. You hear these things, you're like, you gotta look at things a little different. And sometimes you have to give other people grace, including yourself.
yeah,
We talked about spiritual grounding. You know, spiritual grounding and leaning into your faith, whatever that is, right? But there's nothing wrong with doing that and being proud of that. You know? So those are some of the things I wanted to pick out and talk about as we wrap up Mental Health Awareness Month. Be mindful of that.
It's a great job. You know, great job. It's
Right.
so.
Wanted to
Just
share.
want to give a shout out to Pat Faith, who is in our studio, but you know she's listening, and I appreciate it. Um,
Cool.
I like
Thank
when
you.
everybody listens, you know, especially
Yeah.
the first timers. You know, if you're
Oh,
here
yeah.
on the first time basis, you know, if this is the first time that you're listening to the podcast, Marvin and I are here every Wednesday,
Yeah.
right around this time. You know, six Pacific and 9 o'clock Eastern time. It's definitely you know, if you feel like you want to come on and well, I just mentioned that person and they're gone, so that's too bad.
Okay.
um the
Did Heather ever come on?
no, I haven't seen her yet, so
You know, when I think about all the things we just talked about, mental health and all that, and I think
mhm.
about sometimes it's just about just being better, you know? Just do right, be right. Just be better. And I know we hit this every week, but you know, imagine if you made it your intention. I'm gonna put a smile on someone's face today. Whatever I see, I'm gonna speak to. Just just do that. Think about how much better
Mhm.
everything would be, man. And
So
we've
true,
all
I
run
agree.
across some great people in our lives, man. So just I don't know. I think about that and I try to do that often. If I see something, I'm going to speak it.
Mm.
And if it's something continuously good, I'm going to make a big deal about it where I want to. Like, I stopped by Chick-fil-A today. I saw the
Mm.
owner, real nice guy. We talk often. I actually gave him one of my books, man.
Oh, nice.
So before, and I was like, "Hey, man, your staff was great. They did this and that." And I'm just like, "How much did that cost me, Charlie?"
Just cost you your time, but it
And
didn't cost
I
you
mean,
nothing.
it was in passing. So I
Yeah.
mean, I think about it. When we can do better, just do it. When we can be better, just do it.
Mm.
This is why I talked a little bit on mental health today. It's like, just do it. You got something going on, just Try to work on it. No one's ever asking for perfection. And your goal every day should be around feeling
Yeah.
better. And sometimes just feel a little bit better here and there is great. So, but wanted to talk about that, the mental and physical, and just your intentionality. Do stuff every day to put a smile on your damn face. Do something every day.
Mm.
It will make all the difference.
Yeah, it's all part of that self-care,
Yeah, self care is like be happy.
Mm-hmm. And
It's like that song. The song was so catchy, man. Be happy.
yep, it sure was.
Like
Made him a few $1 million, right?
it should have because that was amazing, right?
And it touched everybody, every age bracket. They
Yeah, I
were
remember the video.
singing it in preschools and daycares.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
They should come out with a part 2 of that. You know?
Yeah, maybe some those kids are probably what, sixth graders right now, maybe, and it'd
Well,
be nice to
that was,
see.
that was 12 years ago, brother.
Oh, it was. See, time flies, man.
I know it was 12 years ago. I think about it. I think about what was going on when that song was out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
man.
that was. I mean, you think about 12 years can go by in a blink of an eye.
Man,
So
that was
yeah,
a
that's.
while ago. Sheesh, 12 years ago.
I know, right?
Mm.
You were retired, right? You was retired, right?
Let me see. That would be nope. I was almost. I had about 2 or 3 years
Mm.
to go. So, um, yeah, that was actually it was it was an okay time in my career. So, but yeah, it be happy. Wow.
You know, I want to just make sure for the listening audience and bring this up as well, Charlie. I have my moments. I'm like anybody else.
Hmm.
I'm not sitting here behind a microphone, sitting on a high horse, saying that all things are just great and peachy for me. Hell no.
Yeah.
But I refuse to ever say I'm not okay.
Mm.
I'm just not gonna put that out there. I'm gonna say I'm feeling. Feeling and being are two different things.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, if you could do a little bit more, be on the feeling side versus the being side, can make all the difference in the world. That's all I'm saying. I'm not sitting on a high horse and telling you, like you hear it all the time, some gurus will tell you to do this and that, and you're like, are you a real person? You damn right I'm a real person.
Mm.
I have my hurts, I have my sorrows, I have all that stuff. And so, and when I do that, I work to move past it because it's everything. So, we ready to do some videos?
Sure. Why not?
All right. So this part
All right. Let's see.
part of the session today, we're going to talk about some things that make all the difference in your health, and then we're going to unpack them at the end.
Okay. Send that to the stage. And
here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Like, follow, subscribe, do all the things. Thank you so much for joining me, for your support. Without your support, I couldn't do any of this. So thank you. I'm going to start out by giving you an update on the Mind Body GLP-1, my health and wellness journey, and my weight loss journey. The weight loss aspect of it has been, like I said in week 2, unbelievable. And how I feel is like night and day from when I started this program. Night and day. Not kidding, to the day. And posted a video just about how I felt and how it was going. I had already lost a few pounds right out of the gate, which is typical when you're setting out to lose weight for the first time or for the 15th time. You are going to shed weight much faster at the beginning. A lot of that is our weight. And then you get to
What?
Stop texting each other and just talk.
Hold on, Marvin.
Stop texting each other and just talk.
We're not
One thing
texting
about
each other.
YouTube,
We're working
skip the
deals.
Can it
commercial.
wait?
No, Pace. We just
That's true.
the big stuff, the real fat that you're starting to burn and shed, and it's a little bit more difficult. So with that being said, it could be more discouraging the further you go. And that's why you need the support from friends, family, groups like this, me, who can kind of push you to keep going on the course. It's easy in the beginning. It's always easy in the beginning to change your habits because it's new and it's fresh. Much more difficult to sustain that change in habit. So here we go. Let's talk about what I have been doing. So MindBody GLP-1, it was a brand new product out there. GLP-1 is a huge buzzword right now. So you've heard Ozempic, Zepbound, Wegovy, all the brands out there. They're the synthetic drug versions. So many people qualify for these particular drugs and need these particular drugs. But I would say, I think it's safe to say, and I think many would agree, that many people are using these drugs who don't need to. Okay, they're not fully understanding the impact of what these drugs will do to your system and the possible side effects, et cetera, et cetera. When you are that person who is teetering on, should I go the medical route or should I just go continue doing my regular weight loss stuff and failing? That was me for 3 years. Or should I choose something else and pivot into a natural boost of your GLP-1? So this is the MB Enhance and the MB Core. Together, it is MindBody GLP-1 activation system. All right. So what this will do is it will activate your own GLP-1 up to 140%. This is over time. You'll take the 2 capsules in the morning, first thing, with 8 ounces of water, and wait 30 minutes before you ingest anything. That includes your cream with coffee. Then later on in the afternoon, you will take 4 heaping scoops of the vanilla. It's delicious, by the way, the vanilla enhanced powder, and I've mixed it with coconut milk, I've mixed it with almond milk, and I've mixed it with regular water, but I do add ice because it does make a difference. The powder and water by itself, but you add ice and it makes it so much more palatable. So those 3 ingredients you could mix it with, or you could mix it, and this goes, a little bit further down the road. You can start exploring this mixed with different recipes. So, but that's all over the Facebook page and all that good stuff. But initially, out of the gate, all you need to know: almond milk, coconut milk, or water would be a great base for this. And you'll take 4 scoops in the afternoon. The same thing that it claims to do is what I am feeling. And on week 2, back on my YouTube video, I wondered and I questioned, was this just me and my mind playing tricks on me, or is my appetite really that much lower? Am I not craving like I was before I was on this system? And when I say I craved sugar, I would think about it all day long. I would reach for it all day long. It was my nemesis. It was very, very difficult to lose weight when I had such a strong attachment to sugar. What this does is it takes that food noise in your mind and shushes it. This will come in and make you feel fuller longer. So you will be maybe halfway, 3/4 of the way through your meal, and you're going to listen to your body. You're going to mind quietly. Your body's telling you no more. You're done. And at that point, you're done. So it has helped me tremendously to gain back that control that I just did not have. So I was white knuckling it through sugar cravings and then eventually caving in every single day for the past 3 years or so, more years if you really want to count, but I was pregnant, and so I'm giving myself grace for those years, breastfeeding, all of that. So I'm talking about just the last 3 years being in my mid 40s and struggling with my relationship with food, essentially. So this product comes in and helps you to control your relationship with food, better help you to reach for more nutritional food, whole foods. When you're reaching for protein, it's not a protein shake. You're reaching for real protein, meats, eggs. You're reaching for real vegetables, real fruit, not fruit juices. You're reaching for actual, real, whole foods. And if you do that, you combine these products with the nutritional food. You drink lots of water, and you
we'll talk about the
movement. So what?
Maybe you can
Get
cue
the
up
gist
the next
of it, right?
Yeah, that was good. You can cue up the next one. So everybody talks about GLP-1, and what it really is our body's ability to how we process and what we do when we're hungry, etc., stuff like that. So these shots and stuff we take help you, but they also cause some serious side effects, and the whiplash effect, where it comes back on you. So one of the things that sell is this mind body. What it does is it regulates the GLP-1 in your body, where you start to naturally start to do things that help you with your weight, versus some unnatural things that as soon as you stop, you're going to put it back on. And on top of that, you're going to have a bunch of side effects. This is stuff that's been written and talked about. So, yeah, this mind body is amazing. It can make all the difference in whoever wants to control their weight better. There's things you can do along the way to help out, but this really makes all the difference in really upregulating your GLP-1 in your body for you to lose weight from a healthy perspective and keep it off. So this is the mind body program. So
very nice. All right. So this is on prime time, ABC prime time investigation. And so I'm going to put that up right now.
Okay, please.
Well, it's no longer science fiction, but science possibility, a potential breakthrough. It may not look like the mountain, but inside this nondescript building, I'm about to become part of an exciting experiment. For me, it begins with a blood test.
They want to check my levels of something called T-bars, which is a rough indicator of a person's actual age. T-bars can identify a condition known as oxidative stress, a kind of measure of the wear and tear on our bodies. Oxidative stress, like the rusting of an engine, is not a good thing. It begins with the very food we eat to give us energy. As our cells burn that food, they also release toxic chemicals. Those chemicals, you may know them as free radicals, react with all the components of our cells, literally bombarding them millions of times per second, damaging all our cells. The result? Oxidative stress, and we all have it. The body fights back with a system of defenses. It makes two antioxidant enzymes, catalase and SOD, whose job is to gobble up the free radicals before they can harm our cells.
So, doctor, how often do I take these?
And so, here I go. With that swallow, I've just become part of a potentially landmark scientific experiment. It's called Protandim, and tests have already shown that it revs up the manufacture of those good enzymes in our body. More enzymes, fewer free radicals to harm us. Normally, oxidative stress, measured by those T-bars, increases with age, but taking just one pill of Protandim a day reversed that trend for everyone at every age, even for an 80-year-old. So, just what's in this seemingly incredible pill? Well, actually, its roots are very humble. Protandim is a combination of 5 plant ingredients. Some you may know: green tea or turmeric, a spice used in Indian cooking. Others, Withania somnifera and Silybum marianum, are more exotic. It's been linked to hundreds of illnesses.
It's at the very center of many diseases: liver disease, diabetes, emphysema, asthma, all of these, strokes, heart attacks.
Even mental disease.
Yes,
Depression?
Alzheimer's disease, depression.
But what about my progress? After nearly 2 weeks now, it's time to get my results. The result? My level of oxidative stress has declined dramatically. Just look at where I fall on the graph, before and after. Have we turned back the clock? Maybe not on the outside, but deep inside within my cells. Yes, indeed.
We do know that oxidative stress is part of those disease processes. And I don't want to wait until I'm 80 years old and find out that I should have taken it.
The company that makes Protandim says its tests show the pill, ingredients used for centuries, is absolutely safe. For more, go to our website at abcnews.com.
Yeah, I mean, Protandim, I call it the wonder pill. You think about
So
oxidation.
that's
go
your
ahead.
go-to video, right? You know,
What's that? What'd you say?
and that's one of the go-to videos that we always use. You know, so
Well,
I'm gonna go back and we got 2 other short videos. But that
Okay.
investigation was you know, I know we talked about it over the past several months. Is that, you know, they were trying to.
You want to get an edge
hold
on
on.
turning back the
1 second.
clock? Who doesn't?
It thing, you know, and it ended up reversing and being very good for this commentator, right?
I mean, they did the blood test. Not only that, they have.
I just ordered Ryoko Pro, and you know what I got? Free device
Sorry, Marvin.
plus 49.
Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I mean,
Yep.
I mean, when you think about the proof is in the pudding, as they say, right? That Protandim,
Exactly.
it fights off oxidative stress or boosts your body. So we have 2 enzymes we release, right? SOD and catalase. So what it does is it boosts those up where you can fight off things that normally you wouldn't be able to fight off. And then you get to, without it, you can continue to bombard yourself every day and just deal with the symptoms.
This is not just about.
Or you can be proactive with your health. And are you about to play something?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the
That's
Celtics
just-
Daily Channel. With me, Mike Zakarian. We're back here, baby, as we sit through the.
Why is this doing? I'm sorry, Marvin. Don't want to interrupt this. You know, I've been in Protandim for a few weeks and several weeks. I think it's week 6, and it's helped me. It's a great product, and you know, I'm living through it. And actually waiting for my second bottle.
Are you still on your first bottle? Okay.
Well, I'm actually I'm done with the first bottle, so it's it should have been here by now, but I don't know. Uh, but the product is great. I highly recommend it. I just I've been drinking my drink here too, so
Yeah, we'll talk
um,
about the P84 next, but that Pro Tandem, you think about your body at its highest level and can make all the difference in your health.
so
It
true.
really boils down to you being able to fight off things. We're constantly being bombarded, whether it's electromagnetic waves, the air, what's in the food,
Mm,
what your stress level is. I mean, all these things weighing on your health, and you should protect that. It makes all the difference.
yeah.
I've been doing it. I'm on my third bottle now
Mm,
of Pro Tandem, and I tell you what, I got to get that every
yeah.
month because I know what it's doing for me. It's boosting my body, and it fights off that oxidative stress and gives your body a little something, right?
Hmm.
So the little something can make all the difference in the world, especially how stressed I've been over the past several months. So I know what it's doing for me, and I know what it can do for everybody else. So
Yeah, it's definitely a go-to, and I've been recommending it to many people, and here on here, and even within the family and friends and the community. I've definitely been doing that. Um, so, but great product, and definitely I'm going to continue to use it as much as I can and as long as I can. Um,
yeah, I mean, you don't ever
all
want to
right,
battle.
I'm just looking for the next
Okay,
video, Marvin.
okay, whenever you want to play it.
Yeah, all right, let's see here. Here we go.
Your life makes constant demands. Inside your body, to make damage-free radicals that cause oxidative stress in your cells. And over time, signs of aging start to show. You've tried eating better, taking antioxidant supplements, but they only get you so far. Your body already has something stronger. Powerful antioxidant enzymes that can neutralize over 1 million free radicals.
Activate them.
All you have to do is activate them.
Protandem NRF2 Synergizer works at the source. It activates the NRF2 pathway. This isn't simply adding more antioxidants. It's activating yours, reducing oxidative stress by 40% in just 30 days. So don't just add antioxidants, activate them. With the original breakthrough in activation science, Protandem NRF2 Synergizer.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's man. They hit a home run with that, and made and produced by doctors, everything.
You are.
Oh, so that's the tapping. We don't have to play that one.
Shall we go with this
Your
next
life
video?
makes constant demand.
Yeah.
Inside your body, most demand.
Go ahead, Marvin. I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying you don't have to play the
You
tapping.
want me to play the next one?
Sure.
Okay. Uh,
Damaging free radicals that cause oxidative stress in your cell.
Is it this one?
Greetings. I'm Dr.
Yeah, you don't need to
Francine.
play that.
I'm a registered certified trainer for thought field therapy.
All right, okay.
For my clients, I have put together a tapping routine.
You know, if you want to,
Go
you can play
back
a
to the
minute.
playlist so I can
You
grab
want to
the
play a
other
minute?
one.
You can play a minute of that.
What's that one?
You can play a minute of it if you feel like it'll help.
No, I'm good. Um, all right. You had one other video that I had.
The Wiggy Girl here on YouTube, Facebook.
My video.
Like,
I mean,
follow,
I'm
subscribe,
so.
do all the things. Thank you so much for joining me for your.
You played
Like
that
I
one.
said, I had to change laptops, and so yeah, this one is all right. Let's see. Let me tell you a story while I'm doing this. Talked in the studio how kids on my bus were doing their thing, and they were they were singing, and they all have fabulous voices, but one of the students, man, she has a beautiful voice, and I said, man, this kid needs to be singing on stage or something. And
Known as the Wiggy Girl here on YouTube.
a local youth theater in the city, and told the mom, if you and her dad think about this, you should sign her up for the theater because she can sing, and so mom said that she would look at it and check it out. So can't wait.
Wow,
Can't wait to see if she joins. Yeah.
I'm sure that made all the difference in her confidence.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I joke with her and I tell her, hey, stop singing. You break my glasses.
Wow.
And
Your life makes constant demands, insicles that cause oxidative stress in your cells. And over time, signs of aging start to show. You've tried eating better, or taking antioxidant supplements, but
Powerful antioxidant enzymes
realize over 1 million free radicals. All you have
I'm sorry.
to do is activate them. Protandim NRF2 synergize the NRF2 pathway.
The NRF2 pathway.
This is
If they're not coming in right, I wouldn't even try to play it, man.
Just discontinue that. I'll put us back the way we normally are, and I'll just remove that. Stop sharing it. Let's talk about that oxidated stress, right? Talk about that. It seems like it's very, very important for the body to do that and kind of get rid of the oxidated stress. And the one thing I learned is that the oxidated stress is actually in the air we breathe, in the water we drink, and it's crazy. I didn't realize that's natural stuff, right? Can't get any natural than Mother Nature, and so those are the things we have to get rid of, to make our body or have our body feel better and get activated in the right way.
Yeah, I mean, and not unless you have water or air in its purest form.
Yeah.
Other
Yeah.
than that, you're getting bombarded. I mean, plain
Yeah.
and
It's
simple, you're getting bombarded.
true.
So
So
I mean,
it's good that we can, you know, take a pill like Protandim and have it act as you know, the police of our body and get things right, you know, in order. And uh, but yeah, it's I mean, I didn't learn about oxidative stress until just a few months ago. You know, never knew what it was. Um,
yeah, I heard of antioxidants, but I didn't know the extent of oxidative stress, man, and how
mm,
sometimes the older and older we get, reduces our ability to fight off oxidative stress.
mm,
So you think about your two enzymes, SOD and catalase, they're just not as good the older you get.
mm.
And so you think about something like a protandem, it comes in and boosts those to numbers that make it a whole lot better for you to fight off your oxidative stress.
True.
Um, yeah, it makes it way better.
Mm. Yeah, I think it's a great product, and you know, instead of me going and buying something that is you know, that has some side effects and that isn't all natural, you know, and at least for Protandim, it's 100% natural with no side effects, proven, you
I
know.
mean, not only that, the synergetic way they put it together,
Yeah.
it it boosts your whole body. It's not just okay, we're gonna take green tea here and turmeric here. To do that, it would be extremely, extremely tiresome and very expensive to do that.
Yes.
And then you do this for like what, 60 some dollars a month. You can have all those benefits that you wouldn't be able to do on your own. But you
Yeah.
could try. But how do you
Hmm.
know the right formula? But not being a doctor. This
And
stuff
all
is
those
only about doctors. You know?
and all those pills that you know talk about turmeric and uh, um, oregano oil and all those things I had, you know,
Right.
and was displayed on my shelf, you know, and it was like, you know, it was a routine. It was almost like a morning exercise. I would take this one, that one. All right, I'll come back later. I'll grab those, and it's like, you know, all these different pills at different times of the day. You know, and I'm like, wow, you know, and when I got introduced to Pro Tandem, I said, man, this solves a lot of this. You know,
Yep.
so grabbing all that stuff off the shelf, and I said, you know what? Let me just do something that I needed to do a while ago, but I didn't know about it. I didn't have no knowledge of.
Yeah, well, none of
Um,
us do, man.
yeah, and so I take it and I filled up a whole grocery bag that you would get, you know, plastic grocery bag you would get at the store.
Right.
And I filled that pretty much up, you know, and the rest was dumped right in the trash, you know, and uh, it's a
Well,
lot of money. It's a lot of money. I mean, but I just find that you know what I was looking in all those many bottles I had in Protanda.
yeah, the things you're looking for is there in one bottle.
Hmm.
Now, you can go out here and get a whole bunch of supplements, but you're not activating your body.
True.
So, and with these supplements, you don't know the efficacy of these, or are they really that good?
Mm.
You know what you're going to get in Protana because it's backed by peer reviews, there's patents pending, and it's been looked at by many different doctors. So you know what you're getting. It's a premium product that makes all the difference in the world. If anything, when you think about that reporter for ABC, he
Yeah.
was there to debunk it, and he stayed on it because he saw the difference of what was happening in his blood.
Yeah, I like them to update that, right? You know, wouldn't it be nice for them to update it and see how long and how did he continue? Um, that would be something. But it probably be something that wouldn't come from him unless he personally put it out there.
Exactly. He's
Because
probably on Twitter
yeah,
or X,
yeah,
whatever you call it.
yeah, whatever it is, right?
Right.
So the I I just want to do something for you, right? 1 second here. Hold on 1 second there, Mr. Speller.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, it puts a smile on my face, man. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, great song. Um, the actually, I should put that in a sound bank, and so I can play it during the podcast. Just that, just that.
I think you're gonna do what, like 30 seconds?
Yeah, 30 seconds. Right? Then I get the police after me.
Yeah.
The what do they say in Florida? Police. You know. So I want to, before I forget, I mentioned your name um, to a friend that I just met, and he's in your area. So um, once I get more information, I think that you know you guys should kind of network. I think it would be great for you and him. So, but
Sure.
once I get the information, I'll text it to you and along with his information. And just a great dude. He's on his own journey, and health wise, and talked about many things. And but like I said, I'm always trying to send someone your way because I know that the way you talk your talk, it's nothing but the truth. And I just think that when someone can hear it from you, it's a great thing.
Okay. So I appreciate anytime, brother. So
Mhm.
as always, I picked 3 cards for us before we wrap
Yep.
up. Your favorite time of the year?
Definitely fall.
Fall?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're talking about in
So,
August?
no, actually, like late September or October. That's what I like.
Nice. Yeah, I would still probably say the summertime
Yeah.
because there's so many fond memories of going to amusement parks and
Mm.
just laughing, enjoying yourself. So summer will always be on my list, brother.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Next one is something you're looking forward to.
I am looking forward to well, this is the short time is this weekend. We have many things to do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it's all special things tied into the family and let's get together. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
That's great. I love to hear that. What am I looking forward to? Nothing big. I mean, for me to be able to travel again.
Mm.
I have quite a few things, but short term, just being able to travel and just really getting out to you. So that and seeing my mom again. I saw
Nice.
her last weekend for 4 days, which was great. So to be able to see her again, I cherish every moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Special woman, special son, so cherish
thanks,
that.
brother. I got one more.
All right.
The opportunities you've been given, what are they?
Let's see. All right, I'll keep everything short term. The opportunities I was given is I'm meeting many people through these podcasts, and some
Right.
people that I truly wouldn't have met, on this one and the other two that I'm involved in. But it goes back to some of the things that we've been talking about, and having that circle of friends that could give you a good vibe or send out good vibes. And I
Right.
met a few of them, and I met one yesterday, and I'm looking forward to a very long relationship with. I got that first impression was great, so I can't wait to. So that's what I'm fortunate about.
Opportunities I've been given. I think, I first started doing a podcast with Liz, and then doing a podcast with you it's been the greatest gift, because you get an opportunity to share with people, and you hope and pray you're making all the difference in the world, because people need it. And so to be able to do that, and really to be a published author, to get a book out there to help people, man, that's beautiful, man. So I think that
Un-
opportunity, and I think I'm gonna have many opportunities. I know I'm gonna have many more opportunities.
in mentioning that, right? You mentioned that, but how many? I mean, you have your book with you on a daily basis, and but when you grab your book and you're re-examining it and you're looking at it, and some of the thoughts that go on in your head as you're
Right.
looking at your book in your hand. Could you share one of those thoughts? Yeah, what maybe something that you were thinking today when you had your book in your hand. What was one of
Now,
those thoughts? Yeah,
or originally when it came out with it?
like right now, because it's a finished product, and now you're kind of reflecting on it.
I'll answer this in one part, and I want you, like I sent you the campsite fire. It's like 35 minutes.
Yep.
I want you to listen to that
Okay.
and ask me another question next week. But I would say, when I hold this book, I think about, well, damn, you really tried to make a difference in the world you live in, which is another one of my mantras.
Yeah.
Because I really think we have a price of admission. While we're here on this planet, let's do good things. I've always wanted to be that person. So
Yeah.
if I can help somebody, man, it's beautiful. Because we
Yeah.
all benefit from that. So
I'm right there with you.
yeah, so that's where I'm at. Yeah, that's what I think about, brother. So
Good.
but yeah, that's a great question, man. You always have the best questions, man.
I try, man. It's and I didn't get that from AI, man.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Well, that's based on experiences, right? Writing my own books
Right.
and having them in my hand and reflecting, and I think it all applies to you in the same way.
Yeah, because it's like, I feel like, you made a difference.
Yeah. Your book.
That's a hell of a statement, man. I met
It's,
so many people this has affected. And you know what? Not finished. Only what? But now we're what? 9 months in? Yeah, almost 9 months in. Yeah, I mean, keep going. I got some great things coming with the book. Great things coming about reaching people and making a difference, man. So grateful for that.
Yeah, one show we gotta talk about. We gotta talk about mom's experience with that book.
You said marketing?
No, we want to talk about your mom's experience with your book.
Oh,
And
I let her
maybe-
listen to chapter 9, and yeah, we'll go into that. We could do it next week.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's our time, brother.
All right. Well, it's always a great time to be sitting with Marvin Spiller, and feel
Likewise.
free to get on Amazon and buy that book, Unpacking Grief, Shattered to Onward. You know, and it's a great book. I truly want you guys to get out there and check it out, and give us your
It's
opinion.
not just a grief book.
No, yep.
It's not
And
just a grief book. I mean, the title says Unpacking Grief, but I had to unpack it to really get to the meat of what the book's about.
yeah, and you definitely sincerely and very heartfelt way you did that, you know, and so uh all right, we will definitely see you guys next week, Wednesday, same time
Much
here
love,
on,
everybody.
yeah, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Thank you very much for joining us. I truly appreciate it. And everyone that's comment and join us. It's real special that you are here, and feel free to reach out to us on Facebook, or any of the channels that you're on. And if there's a story that you want to share with this podcast, you know, we gladly invite you to the show in the
Yeah,
studio.
come to the
Yeah,
show. Yep.
that's it. All right, man. When you talk to mom, tell her much love for her,
Thank you, brother.
and I will definitely, you know me, and you and I, we will definitely talk
Yep.
quite a
Let me
bit
know,
this week. So
let me know about that chapter I send you.
yes, I will let you know as soon as tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
And
enjoy.
yeah,
Okay.
so all right. God bless everyone. Thank you. If you're spiritual, God bless. If you're not, you know, just have a good night, and I'll see you next week.
God bless you all.
All right.
Welcome to Sometimes You Have to Lose Yourself, a podcast where we explore the complexities of love, loss, and self-discovery. Join Charlie Perry and Marvin Spiller when life's unexpected twists and turns come our way. It's easy to lose ourselves in the process, but what if losing ourselves is exactly what we need to find our true selves? Join us as we dive into the depths of human experience, sharing stories, insights, and conversations that will challenge, inspire, and maybe even help you find your way again. Sometimes you have to lose yourself. Let's get started.